You think you're far away from your goal, don't you? You think it's taking too long. You think maybe it's not meant for you. But what if I told you, you're actually closer to winning than you think? Closer than you've ever been, but right now, you just can't see it. The truth is, most people give up right before they hit the finish line. Not because they're weak, but because they can't see how close they are. They mistake struggle for failure. They confuse resistance with the end. But sometimes, the darkest point of your journey is just before the breakthrough. Think about this. When a plane takes off, it burns almost half its fuel just getting off the ground. Once it's in the air, the rest feels easy. Most people quit during takeoff, when the effort is highest, when the turbulence hits. But if you keep pushing through that phase, you rise above the clouds. So let's talk about this. Why you're closer to winning than you think. First, progress doesn't always look like progress. Sometimes growth is invisible. You're learning, adapting, building habits. It doesn't always show up in numbers, followers, or money. It shows up in discipline, patience, and how you handle failure. You might think nothing's happening, but deep down, you're changing. And that's the kind of change that lasts. Imagine a seed buried underground. It looks dead, right? No movement, no sign of life. But something's happening beneath the surface. Roots are forming, the foundation is growing, and one day, it breaks through the soil. That's you right now. The roots are forming. Just because you can't see progress doesn't mean it's not there. Second, the pain you feel right now is proof you're in the right direction. It hurts because you're stretching beyond your limits. It's supposed to feel uncomfortable. That's how growth works. Every time you fail, every time you get rejected, every time you doubt yourself, it's a sign you're on the battlefield, not sitting on the sidelines. The pain of trying is always better than the pain of regret. You can recover from failure, but you can't recover from quitting. Remember that. Third, you might just need one more day. One more try. One more video. One more conversation. Most success stories start right after someone almost gave up. They were one decision away from walking away, but they stayed. There's a story about a man who spent years digging for gold. He gave up when he thought there was nothing left. Someone else came after him, kept digging in the same spot, and found gold just 3 feet below where he stopped. 3 feet. You have no idea how close you might be. Fourth, your timing isn't off. It's preparing you. Life's delays aren't punishments, they're preparation. You think you're waiting, but life's just sharpening you. Making sure when your moment comes, you're ready to handle it. Think about all the times you weren't ready before. If success had come too early, you might have lost it. Now you're wiser, tougher, more patient. The waiting isn't wasted time, it's training time. Fifth, the pressure you feel is the sign of a breakthrough coming. Right before something shifts, life often gets heavier. Doubts get louder, obstacles get bigger, emotions get unstable, and this is where most people surrender. But the few who keep walking, even with shaking legs, even with fear in their chest, those are the ones who taste victory. It's like climbing a mountain. The air gets thinner the higher you go. Your legs hurt more, breathing becomes harder, and just when it feels unbearable, you reach the peak. That's how success works. It tests your endurance, not your excitement. Eighth, your story might be inspiring someone right now. Even if you don't see it, someone might be watching how you handle the hard days, and finding strength through you. You think you're alone in the fight, but others see your resilience. You might be the proof someone needs to not give up on themselves. That's the beauty of the struggle. It doesn't just build you, it builds others through you. And one day, when you finally win, your story will be the light for someone lost in their dark moment. So when you feel stuck, when you feel like nothing's working, remember this. The struggle you're in is the price of the victory you want. Nothing worth having comes without resistance. Every obstacle is just a test asking, do you still want it? And your job is to keep answering, yes. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to stay in the game. Because the moment you decide to stop, you guarantee you'll never see what could have been. But the moment you decide to stay, to push one more day, you give yourself the chance to win. So here's the takeaway. You are not behind. You are not losing. You are building. You are growing. And every small step you take is stacking up in silence. One day, it's all going to make sense. The waiting, the pain, the doubt, it will all connect. And you'll look back and realize, you were never losing. You were just getting ready. The world won't remember the moment you doubted yourself. It'll remember the moment you decided to rise again. And maybe that moment is now. So don't stop now. Don't let temporary emotions destroy permanent progress. The finish line isn't far. You're closer than you think, maybe closer than ever before. Now I want you to do one thing. Think about that one goal you almost gave up on. That dream you buried under fear and self-doubt. I want you to bring it back. Because this is your reminder. You're not done yet. If this message hit you, share it with someone who needs it. Drop a comment. Tell me what you're pushing through right now. And if you believe your breakthrough is coming, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Keep going. Your story isn't over. Your victory is waiting. And it's closer than you think. Because every champion you admire once stood where you are, tired, unsure, on the edge of quitting. And then they decided, one more step. That's all it took. So breathe. Get up. Try again. You owe it to yourself to see how far you can go. You've come too far to only come this far. And when you finally win, and you will, you'll look back and smile at the moment you almost gave up. Because that was the moment you were about to win.